And welcome to Around the Table. It's a Tuesday.
It's August 30th, or August 20th. It's not quite the 30th yet.
Trying to push the month out of the way, aren't you?
Well, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
Not on purpose.
What a beautiful day.
Isn't it? The sun.
It's a gorgeous day. Mm-hmm. Nice and cool out.
It was, I don't know what the temperature. 69 is what I think it is
Yeah,
right now.
It is, let me see. It's 68 here.
Well, I was close, man.
You're really close.
Yeah.
It's going to be sunny today.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a yard mowing day for me.
Oh, okay.
Blech.
So what time do you clock out here at the station?
10:01.
10:01.
Depending.
Yeah.
You'll
Rush home and put the gas in the mower?
Well, it's still too damp. I'll have to wait a minute.
Oh, it's too damp. Oh, the dew. The
morning dew.
Have you ever,
too much.
have you ever woken up? Have you ever camped out without a tent? And you
without
a
tent?
Oh, yeah.
Just in in our backyard kind of.
Yeah,
deal,
woke up in the morning and your sleeping bag is just
wet.
dewed over and wet, and your face, hair.
I hate it when I get dewed over.
Dewed over?
I need a dewed over.
Dewed it up.
Yeah. Whatever. Whichever.
Oh boy.
But yeah.
So we got some. I'll let people know that the Highway 7 bridge over Crooked Creek, Highway 7 South bridge, is completed.
Oh, good.
And they are in the process of tearing out the old bridge.
Okay.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Have you been down that way lately?
Not in a long time.
Yeah, well, it's...
I mean, I've seen where they were doing it and all that, but I've not...
They have repaired that bridge so many times, the old bridge.
So that's why they're doing it.
And it's just, I mean, when you go over it, it's almost like hold on to your hat because it had so many... I mean, they patched so many holes that the holes had holes.
You're afraid that you're going to fall through?
Yeah.
Maybe when you go out there, I don't know.
So you got a brand new bridge.
You have to travel that every day, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that travel.
Yeah.
I could go 412. I'd go to Bellefonte and go that way, but...
But that's long. Isn't that longer or not? Or just not?
It's maybe a little short, maybe a little longer. It seems longer.
Well, it seems like it'd be busier almost to me because you have to go through Valley, all that mess. Yeah. Or Bellefonte or whatever. Yeah. Anyway.
But you have to travel Highway 7 regardless. North.
7 North.
7 North.
Let me tell you, I don't have any problem. Well, of course, their road work's all done from our standpoint. But people, bless people's hearts. 45 is not 55. Like we notoriously have sweet little people that drive 45.
Yeah, and it's funny when they get to town. When the speed limit drops to 35, they're still going 45.
Right. And if you're in the passing lane, I mean, if there's a passing lane, then don't speed up just a little even. Yeah. You little twit.
Yeah, but they get confident. Oh, an open highway.
It is. It's like a straight line. Okay, I can speed up here. It's
that
the
happens. That happens to me when I'm right before you get to Yellville. They have that passing lane.
Yes.
You're waiting and waiting to pass somebody.
Oh yeah, on there by flipping.
No, it's before Yellville. They've widened.
Oh, I know what you're talking. Okay.
Yeah. So everybody's, I'm going 48 miles an hour behind somebody, and there's 6 cars.
Right.
And as soon as the first car hits that bypass or the 4-lane, it's like, let me go 68.
Yeah, no kidding.
What's up with that? And you want to get around them, and you're gonna
because you're gonna have to slow down again.
Yeah. So anyway.
There's our
hope you're not having that trouble.
I don't have my phone. I don't know what I did with it, but I had a PSA. Well, no, we had a thing about Text My Gov on mine. Did you get any text on that?
Not on that. I did get an email.
I have no idea what I did with
about
it.
a closing, I think. I don't know where it's at.
Okay. Well, I'll try and find that.
Yeah. But we do need to talk about the big deal at Moark Big Deals.
Yes, we do.
MoarkBigDeals.com. They're doing a daily thing, and they've given us a sheet here that we need to talk about. Tuesday is the deal of the day at the McFarland's Family Restaurant. The $10 gift certificate is now half price. It's $5.
Whoa, there you go.
So
what a deal.
What a deal. If you know where McFarland's is and like
That's
that
over
restaurant.
in the Branson.
Yeah. Gift certificate is you pay $5 and you get $10 worth of payback.
How do they do that, Dan?
You go to MoarkBigDeals.com for the website, or you can download the app.
Pick that deal or whatever and get your deal.
Yeah, do that.
They've got a lot of, this continues on, so stay tuned every day for
we've got
a different deal of the day when they have them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then for the weather, we've got, just to let you know what's going on with the weather. Sunny and high near 82 degrees today. It's going to be very nice outside today. Mostly cloudy. Actually, it's going to be mostly clear tonight, low around 58. And then Wednesday, what do you think Wednesday's going to do?
Okay, sunny with a high of 82. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low of 56. And then Thursday is a high of 83. And a Thursday night, mostly clear, low of 58. Fridays, we're heating back up there, Dan, like into the 90s for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. No chance of rain, it doesn't look like. And then in the 60s for the lows. Yeah. So I just took that over. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, not sorry.
All righty. Well, we got a special guest coming up on our first half of the show. Yeah.
Do you want to give them a plug?
Yes. Chuck, and I don't want to mispronounce. I don't want to mispronunciate his last name.
From Paradice Cream. Yeah, our show sponsor is here.
He brought a special.
He did.
Yeah.
See,
I think he said that he was giving it to me.
No, he did not.
I think I
contacted him myself to be on the show, so I get a little bit. I get a spoonful.
Get a spoonful?
Just a spoonful of sugar.
And we're excited to talk to him because it's such a good product. I mean, he's a sponsor on the show, but
yeah, it is a good product.
Wouldn't be talking about it this much if it wasn't that good. But
homemade ice cream.
Really good stuff.
Right there.
And they open at noon, you said yesterday.
Yes, 12 to 8 during the week, and then I think on the weekends it's 12 to 9.
You need to stop by. They're located next to Merchandise Outlet, right there, and it's a food truck. Yeah, they're next to another one, but they're to the right.
The gray one.
Cream. And it's got their menu there, all the different flavors, and they have non-dairy and vegan flavors too.
And you
can get the pints, which I like.
Then you can eat it at your free will.
Yeah, what you do is if you've got a deep freeze,
do.
You buy some, you take it home, you don't tell your wife or your husband, and you hide it. And then when you say, "Honey, I'll be up to bed here in a few minutes. I got some last minute things to do," and you sneak out.
And you go get the ice cream.
And you take
Paradise cream.
You take a spoon with you because you don't want to get caught in the kitchen eating this stuff because it's that good. Because if she catches you,
what happens?
She's behind you and she gets the drift.
She's probably going to take the whole pint away from you.
No, what she does is she pulls her own spoon out and says, "Okay."
And it's bigger?
Yeah.
It's bigger and better spoon?
Give it up. Anyway, Chuck will be on the show a little bit later on after our first break.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. You ready to ponder
Let's
this?
Do her.
Oh, my gosh. Here we go.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okay, how many pets do you have, and which one is your favorite?
I've got 3. I don't know that
you're thinking smaller pets like dog, cat, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't have a fish or a ferret.
I wouldn't even count that probably, but anyway.
Oh, you wouldn't?
Well, a ferret I might. A fish, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have I've never had an emotional attachment to a fish.
Dobby, Kevin, and
the cat.
I don't know what the cat's name is. Heather or Feathers or.
You just call it cat?
Just the cat needs in.
Okay.
All right. Black cat. I like them all.
Yeah.
I like them all. They all have different things about them.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got 4, I guess. I guess you'd call it 4. They're not. 2 of them aren't. They are mine. But they stay in with my son anyway. But 2 dogs and 2 cats. And then sheep. They're not really my pet. I guess they're my pets.
Do you name them?
The sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah, Freckles and Bam Bam.
Okay, well, then they're your pets.
They are. That's all they are because they're useless critters for sure.
What do you do?
No, they don't. They're shearless.
Shear? Do you shear?
They shear themselves all over the fence when it's time to shed.
I bet they'd make a nice, coat.
Yeah, but I don't know what they do to process that because they're really oily. Their fur is really, really oily. Mm-hmm. Or one of them is. I don't know. It's just weird.
Well, once you take the hide off, it stops producing the oil, I'm sure.
But how do you clean it?
Oh, I don't know.
Put it in some Dawn?
Dry clean.
Put it in the washing machine? What do you do with that? I don't either.
Don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, we want to know if you have pets, how many do you have, and which one is your favorite? And I'd have to. I don't know. That's hard for me. Sheena or Mary Jane.
Now, do you have you got a dog? One dog? 2 cats?
The one dog is for sure ours, and then yes. Well,
you got
Sheena is mine, and then Sneaky was Robert's, but he stays down in Robert's room,
right?
So he's Robert's cat. But
do you ever
feed
the dog?
I help look after him. So
well, it's your dog then.
Yeah, exactly.
If he decides to move out, and the dog
cat
stays.
will stay, the dog will go. No, the dog will go with him, but the cat won't.
Okay, all right.
So there you go.
As long as we got it straight.
But I don't know if it's Mary Jane or Sheena. I'd have to think about that.
Go to our Facebook page at Around the Table and look for the little icon that says, how many pets do you have and which one is your favorite?
All right. Leslie King, you didn't tell me which one's your favorite.
Yeah.
He said he has 2 dogs. I'm like, favorite. We need a favorite.
And I want to know if any of them have bad habits.
Mary Jane does, but whatever.
She's got bad habits.
Well, they're annoying habits. I don't know about bad.
Okay, let's do some history.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Wow. $142 years ago, Tchaikovsky's 1812 premiered in Moscow.
That's a marching song.
1882. Right? I don't know about that.
We started going out the back door and he'd bolted the door shut. So we ran to the south doors, jumped out through there, and then we heard him going out through the back doors and he started shooting people in the parking lot.
This was 38 years ago today. A part-time letter carrier, Patrick Sherrill, was among the first to put the term disgruntled postal worker into common usage when a 10-minute shooting spree in the Edmond, Oklahoma post office where he worked. He killed 14 co-workers and wounded 6 others before he's taking his own life. A day earlier, Sherrill had been warned about the poor work habits. The postal worker survived this postal worker survived the bloodbath.
Good grief.
That was back in 1968.
Or 86.
86, sorry, 86.
Yeah.
If you entrust me with the presidency, I will draw on the best of us, not the worst. I'll be an ally of the light, not the darkness.
4 years ago, Joe Biden accepted the Democratic presidential nomination, vowing to move the nation past the chaos of Donald Trump's tenure.
If you do not need to be on the road, please don't get in your car. Make sure your emergency kit and essential devices are on hand, and ensure that all of your devices are charged.
1 year ago today, Tropical Storm Hillary struck Baja California, killing 3 and causing $15 million in damage. It was the first tropical storm to hit Southern California in 84 years. As Los Angeles residents braced for the storm's impact, Mayor Karen Bass had these words for them.
At every turn lately, the president is running into an attack from Ross Perot. 7 months after the election, Perot is still campaigning.
Okay, anchor and reporter Connie Chung was born this day in 1946. She is 78. She co-anchored the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather from 1993 to 1995.
I think she's married to Maury Povich.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway to heaven. When she gets
We all know who this is. Led Zeppelin lead singer Robert Plant was born on this day in 1948. He is 76 today. The group will always be defined by this song.
Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah, it's one of my least favorites.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonder why?
I just like the harder stuff that they do.
Okay.
And the first 3 albums were just phenomenal.
Well, there you go, Led.
Yeah, there you go. It's my review.
Yeah.
Out west, temperatures 90s, 100s, 100 teens in the southwest, 70s in New England, 60s in the Pacific Northwest. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods.
Well, who doesn't recognize the voice of Al Roker? Today is his 70th birthday. He was born in 1954.
All right.
What a relief. That explains everything. Thanks be to God. Look, sister, it was all a mistake.
Actress Amy Adams was born on this day in 1974. She's 50 today. She received an Oscar nomination for her role as young nun in Doubt.
What are you? You a cop? Really? You seriously think I'm a cop? Cop in a skin-tight red and blue suit. You know, you're.
Ooh, actor Andrew Garfield was born this day in 1983. He's 41. He's best known for his role as Peter Parker in the Spider-Man movie series.
Okay. I like the other one.
Peter Parker.
I like the first one.
Yeah, me too.
I forget his name.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I can't think of his
We'll
name.
figure it out.
Payback is a bad chick, and baby, I'm the baddest. Stop playing with a savage. Can't have this, can't have this. And it'd be nice of me to take it easy on ya. But no.
Singer and actress Demi Lovato. She was born on this day in 1992. She's 32 today. This is her hit single, Sorry, Not Sorry. Okay.
There's your Today in History.
Yeah, we are up to date. We're going to take a little
Eat some
break.
ice cream.
We're going to eat some ice cream?
I don't know.
Oh, boy. Well, we might. I might run back there and sample this stuff. Chuck from Paradise Cream is here, and we'll be talking with him, talking about all the special flavors he's got and the non-vegan and non-dairy. Or the vegan and non-dairy. Yeah.
We knew what you meant.
I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that.
We'll find out all the details about that in just a few minutes. Stick around, stay with us. You're listening to the Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stay with us.
And Hometown TV, channel 26.1.
I'll get it.
And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. And we have with us in the studio Chuck Bretanus. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Just want to make sure.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We've been wanting to get you in here.
We talk about you every day.
I've heard.
He is the owner of Paradice Cream.
Yeah.
And first of all, I want to know, how did you come up with Paradice Cream?
Well, our first store we started, I got into it with a friend of mine, and we opened our first store down in Belize.
What?
Yeah, on the Amber Cay, San Pedro, and that was in 2017.
Wow.
And then I retired here and decided to open up a shop up here. And we also opened one up in Harrison. I wasn't...
Or Mountain Home. So you've got one in Mountain Home.
Right.
And then
there's one in Hot Springs, actually, but I don't have any ownership of that anymore.
Okay.
And then, of course, I have a location here in Harrison.
Right.
So we've been looking for a brick and mortar here. We're still looking.
Oh, wow.
But... so we're still building up with this market.
Well, you could actually. This isn't probably enough room out here in the lobby here to start your business.
Hey,
and
we could build on out
here.
here.
For suggestions.
we could be your customers every day.
Oh, I love it.
So let me ask you this: why ice cream? What did you wake up one morning and stumble and fall into some ice cream and say, I need to do this for a living?
I had a manufacturing company in Tulsa and I sold it, but the buddy of mine in Hot Springs, he used to make parts for us from his shop, but he made ice cream out of his garage. Well, he got me into it. He sold his shop. I sold my business. In 2017, he asked me to come down to Belize and help him open up a shop. Well, instead of being there 2
what a
weeks,
horrible thing to have to do.
I was there 3 months, and we made ice cream.
Wow.
For 3 months, we sat around in the shop and drank and come up with recipes. And
neat. Yeah.
So you were selling it there as
we
well,
had an ice cream
and was
shop.
there a great response?
Oh yeah, we were on the island. San Pedro is where the Belizean Barrier Reef is. That's all tourism.
Right.
So yeah, from November to end of June, 1st of July, that's the high season. It's busy.
Yeah.
I just couldn't live down there. I was going to, but decided, retire in Mountain Home. I've been coming here for 50 years, and I decided to open up a shop because of the demographics. Retired people.
Sure.
And, Mountain Home's a
retired
huge
people love
retirement
ice cream.
community,
Is that what you're
and
saying?
Retired people love ice cream.
Yeah. Okay.
And I do monthly ice cream socials for free ice cream for the seniors up
That's
in
nice.
Mountain Home.
Okay.
I do it once a month. I'll probably do something like that here next year in Harrison, either at a nursing home or a retirement community.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's talk about your ice cream because, when I first tasted it, I had to stop. Honestly, when I put it in my mouth, I'm like, oh, it's creamy.
Yeah.
It tastes.
it was
you
not
can
what we
taste the
expected.
cream.
Well, I use a 14% cream. That is the main thing. Nobody else really does that. We're the only ones really that I know in Arkansas, except maybe there's a couple in Little Rock that make their own ice cream. But the cream is the key. And we buy from a dairy that, produces a cream. And that is what makes our ice cream. And then I put no sugar in my ice cream.
Huh?
The cream is so sweet.
You don't need to.
Really?
No, the cream is a high fat. It comes from Guernsey cows, and they have a higher butter fat cream, and that's what makes our ice cream.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
there's the secret.
and and then of course we make a non-dairy. It's a coconut base, and
really?
it actually tastes good. The German chocolate cake is our biggest seller. It's our number 5 biggest seller.
Now the German chocolate, it is coconut based.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it has fresh grated coconut.
I'll
in
have
it
to
as
try
well,
that. Yeah.
like German chocolate cake.
Yeah.
So, and we use all our chocolates 80% cocoa powder. It's a dark chocolate. There's no sugar in that.
You're killing us because it sounds like you're giving the real ingredients to the way things should be. And you can go out and buy ice cream.
Oh no, we do not. Ours, It's all cream. There's no milk. The ingredients we use, all the fruit. We use fresh fruit, strawberries, bananas.
You don't see
mangoes.
that much.
No. Yeah. And this, of course, the natural sugars from the fruit.
Sure.
Okay.
But then you get sugar from the other ingredients, such as cookies, brownies, candies.
Right.
That's where you get a lot of the sugar content. But we do have a few flavors that are actually keto friendly,
Wow.
People like.
Okay.
You're just catering to. You ever going to do sugar? You can't really do sugar free.
There's no such thing as sugar free ice cream. It's going to have some.
Well,
yes,
sugar yes.
Yeah. And
but why bother?
Well, yeah, but with the cream, like I said, it sweetens the ice cream. But then, like I said, the strawberries we put, you get
all it's natural sugar.
Natural sugars. We use fresh grated coconut in our coconut ice cream.
Okay.
Our coconut ice
cream
is
coconut.
incredible.
I love coconut.
Yeah.
I'm going to try that now.
That's
but you made a good point that no ice cream doesn't have sugar in it.
Right.
But you go for people that try to find that ice cream with no sugar in it. It generally says no sugar added.
Right.
And that's what you're doing.
Right.
That's pretty much what we're doing, but ours is actually lower sugar, and the stuff you buy in the stores is made of milk and lower cream content, and it just doesn't have the flavor.
Yeah.
Or the consistency.
Oh,
even.
no, you won't even get the texture.
Yeah.
Well, the texture, I noticed that right off, too.
No, our ice cream, and you're going to have different textures because of different ingredients, but, making our own, and we're consistent with everything.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Well, and
we're making ice cream every day.
You mentioned today that you are mixing some flavors and things like that I guess the public will get to cash in on.
Well, no,
is that just to
that's the way we
experiment?
Serve. We serve our in our small 2-scoop. We tell people they can get 2 scoops and they can get 2 flavors. And we put them side by side.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and that's what
I do. So you get your 2 flavors.
And we could do the same thing in pints if somebody asks, instead of putting them on top of each other.
Okay.
And so, but we, a lot of our customers, we have customers that just won't go anywhere else. They've tried the ice cream in the stores and they can't eat it anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
well, you instantly know the difference.
Yeah.
And then when you go back to what you were eating before, you go, I want to go back to Paradise because that's real ice cream.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. When you want to eat ice cream, you want the real thing.
Yeah.
The way you used to make it at your grandmother's when they churned it and had real cream.
I bet they didn't have 14% cream.
Yeah.
No.
Back again.
And I really enjoy it. I've been retired. And,
you're not retired anymore, though.
No, I got. You can only fish so much. So. We enjoy it,
this
and
is a passion
I really enjoy it. It's been a passion. Yeah.
Well, for someone that's never been there before, and they come up and they look at the menu. Of course, you got the vegan and non-dairy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What is some of the most popular items that people keep coming back for, so they don't have to make the choice?
What's funny? We have people that they're just dead on the butter me up and won't try anything else.
Yeah.
But a lot of our customers come in and try. They'll try 2 flavors this time. Next week they'll come in and try another 2 flavors, because they're all good. I have never had a complaint on any of my flavors, but the most popular is the butter me up, the chunk chocolate brownie, our bourbon butter pecan, our Bailey's and coffee is killer. So our banana pudding is my favorite, but all of my ice cream is good. It doesn't. I've just been lucky.
Yeah.
But our top flavor, the German chocolate cake, I'd say 80% of our customers that buy it, they don't have a lactose or dairy issues. They just love it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it tastes like German chocolate cake frosting.
Yeah, I'll have to try that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have a lot of people don't realize, but 25% of our population are lactose intolerant, and then half those people don't even know it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a lot of people. And what's interesting is lactose is more from milk, and a lot of people with lactose, just the lactose intolerance, it doesn't bother them too much eating our ice cream. It might a little bit
because of the high concentrated
cream, high butterfat. So And we tell people, even though they're lactose intolerant, if they're just lactose intolerant, try our ice cream. And there's a pill that they take, over the counter that helps that. But we find a lot of our customers say it doesn't bother them.
Okay.
That's
Now,
good.
people with dairy issues and alpha, it's an alpha disease. We have a lot of customers that come in from Jonesboro, Harrison, St. Louis, Kansas City. They come and get our non-dairy ice cream and take back quarts. Because it's the only ice cream they really like.
Yeah.
What you buy in the store is made from oat milk, and it has a terrible taste and flavor and texture.
But
and
it's
all
good
that.
for you.
And but actually coconut base is the best.
Yeah.
And our strawberry, we have a lot of kids, little infants that they're teething on our non-dairy strawberry.
Oh, that's funny.
Because when they come in 6 months, we don't know if they have any dairy issues.
Yeah.
So I crush up the strawberries where there's no chunks in it, and it's a coconut base. It's safe, and kids love it, and it doesn't bother them.
Wow.
Parents love it, and the kids you can't take it
get
away
enough,
from them.
probably.
The strawberry they can't get enough of it.
I was
Go
going
ahead.
to say, talk to us about your hours here in Harrison.
Well, Harrison, we're open 12 to 8 Monday through Thursday, or Sunday through Thursday.
So you're open every day.
Yeah, we're open
Okay.
7 days a week. Now, that's going to change in September.
Okay.
We'll go to probably 5 days a week that we typically do at the end of September. And then we'll go to 5 days a week through November. Now, November, we typically shut down here in Harrison. And unless I can find, like I said, I've been looking for a brick and mortar for a couple of years. It's been very difficult.
Right.
Harrison's a lot different market than Mountain Home.
Yeah.
But in Mountain Home, we're open all year round.
Okay.
So if people want to come up,
But
to
you're
Mountain
inside
Home,
somewhere. You're in a
oh
in
no,
a building, or
we're
you're
at
in
the Ramada Inn.
Oh, okay.
We've been there 7 years.
Okay.
And that's where we make all the ice cream.
Okay.
And in the winter, we're open 4 days a week. We do a lot of business. People love ice cream all year round,
Right.
So, and during the winter months, we serve cobbler and coffee.
Okay.
Also,
all right.
put the ice cream on. So we do that.
What?
Do you have any visions of selling your ice cream on a mass scale or
Well,
no?
we are. I do have a few wholesale. I've got 2 boat docks, one on Bull Shoals, one on Norfolk, that are selling we make half pints for them.
Okay.
And they've been selling it like crazy.
Wow.
They're selling 700 units a week. Now it's going to slow down here, but
Sure.
they're still, they're selling a lot of ice cream all through the summer. So I'm looking for someone here in Mountain Home, or not Mountain Home, in Harrison, to sell pints and half pints. We'll be glad to work with them on that. We have some in Mountain Home that do that. But we're not on a mass. We're still we're limited on how much we're making ice cream every day. We can only make so much.
Right.
Well, something so good is
Yeah.
always appreciated.
Well, that's why I'm trying to find a brick and mortar here so we can make ice cream here.
Yeah.
So I have 2 locations. That means I can increase my productivity.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's great to know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, we are glad
Yeah.
you're here.
Oh no, we enjoy Harrison. We've been here, serving in Harrison for 2 months.
Yeah.
Or 2 years, and we're trying to build up more.
Well, you have 20 flavors here,
Yeah,
and you have 40 in Mountain Home. Is that what you said?
And actually in pints, we have 26 or 28. There is flavors that we carry pints only.
Oh, okay.
And what we don't dip.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
So that's the thing. And I'm shuttling every week down here
I
once or
bet
twice
you are,
a
yeah.
week. I just stocked up the trailer this morning.
Yeah.
So anytime I come down, I always bring ice cream with me.
So what you need to do is you need to go out to Paradise Cream's location over there next to Merchandise Outlet.
Yeah.
And go explore. They have a menu posted.
Oh, yeah, we have a menu.
Everything's right
And
there.
whoever the young man was I talked to whenever I talked to him. Riley, he was very helpful. And
Yep.
yeah.
We got Riley and Hadley, and actually they're boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh, good.
How cute.
And she's the boss. And I work for her, too. So.
Oh, there you go. Okay. That's
Wow.
good.
Thank you,
Chuck, thanks so much for
We
coming in. We
that.
appreciate it. Yeah. And thanks for bringing some ice cream.
Don't tell everybody because it will be gone by the time I get back
And
there.
the other thing, if I can plug this in, we made too much mango.
Uh-oh.
I made mango, and my girl that makes ice cream made mango. We didn't know we were making mango. So we've been running a big special on mango pints for $5.
Okay.
Are those here?
No, I didn't bring any mango to here.
But I mean to Harrison.
Oh yeah, we have.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have pints and quarts. It's $5 for a pint, $10 for a quart. So,
go get you some mango.
Yeah, go get some mango.
Our mango's good. It really is.
All right. Thanks, Chuck.
All right.
We'll have you come back in when you have some new flavors.
Oh no, we're always.
Or when you.
Yeah, I'm always taking ideas. People are always sending me texts about
ideas
flavors.
Of flavors to.
Yeah, a black licorice has been.
Oh boy!
Bacon?
I don't
know.
Now,
I love black licorice.
I know. I'm having a tough time with that.
What about bacon?
I have done
my
bacon.
Gosh!
I did a bourbon bacon last year, and it went pretty good for about a month.
Yeah.
And it died
I don't
off. But
know,
you
yeah.
either hate it or you love it.
Yeah.
Well, one of the ice cream manufacturers came out with ranch ice cream.
Flavored ice. It was
Ranch.
disgusting.
It was Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream.
I can't imagine that. Last year, I think it was Kraft. They did a macaroni and cheese up in New York. It was selling like for $20 a pint.
Oh boy!
But it didn't last very long. It was terrible.
Some things just doesn't mix with ice cream, does it?
No.
Hey,
well,
Chuck, thanks so
you.
much for coming in. We appreciate
Very
you.
nice to
Thanks
meet you.
again.
Thank
Hey,
you.
we're going to take a break, and they open up at 12 today, so go out there and get you a couple scoops of some of Paradise ice cream.
And an extra pint of mango.
We make our homemade waffle cones, too.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Our waffle cones are homemade. We make
Well,
them
I didn't
there.
know that.
Yep.
I've been getting them in the cups.
Oh, no, we have waffle cones,
Okay.
too.
All right. Great. Thanks, Chuck.
You bet.
Appreciate
We're
it.
going to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay
Thank
with
you.
us.
Around the Table on the original KHOC.
And welcome back. Whoa.
Paradise.
Chuck can talk, right?
He's telling us his life story. No. What a nice guy.
Yeah, we like Chuck.
Yeah.
Especially when he brings ice cream.
I know, right?
Yeah.
What's not to like?
I got to try the coconut.
You can have all the coconut you want.
I love coconut.
Huh. Okay.
Anyway, they're open today at 12. Go by and see them. Tell them you heard us talking. Tell them that Chuck sent you.
He's probably telling Hillary, and they're going to go in there and steal all the ice cream.
Better not.
Again.
Yeah. Why don't you go put
Get
a lock?
one?
I've got a
Go
chain.
put a lock
I've got
on
a
it.
chain and a lock. Go put it on the refrigerator.
No, well. Okay, there you go. Okay, Paradise Cream.
Yeah. Go check them out. They're next to Merchandise Outlet on Main Street, North Main.
Oh, not Main, that street. Hey, do you know what?
What?
Did you know grown-ups like to do lemonade stands? Or so
No.
I hear.
Oh, there's money in it.
This is the newest side hustle, is one you probably had as a kid. Adults are setting up lemonade stands on the weekend to make a bit of extra cash. The Washington Post noticed 20 to 30-year-olds doing them at farmers market, at the DMV, and even outside concerts. They're making anywhere from $500 to $10,000 per event.
Oh, my gosh.
It's enough for some hustlers to give up their day job and make lemonading their main squeeze.
Wow.
I wonder how much
Where are
you
they
have to
setting up?
charge. Well, I wonder how much they charge for that, or if they're just selling so much in bulk.
Oh, they're not saying where they're setting up. I want to know where they're setting up so I can do the same
Well,
thing.
it says farmers
market.
markets
Okay.
and the DMV and out, but I'm sure that's a bigger area.
What's a DMV?
Department of Motor Vehicles.
Where you get
Revenue
your license?
Office. Same as the revenue office. Yeah. Who would?
We've got one
who'd
here.
have thought?
Hey, you want to do a Dan and Ann lemonade
Let's do a
stand?
lemonade stand. Right off. The DMV is always busy, right? In some
Yeah, they are.
capacity.
Yeah, and I think they're going to start that roundabout project pretty soon too. They're
That
gonna
might
put
cut off our. That might cut off our sales.
Yeah, I know. If we could get right in the middle of the roundabout, we could take them from all sides. We could.
Alrighty then.
I could fill the cups, and you could run, and they wouldn't even have to stop. Could run, and here you go, $5 or whatever the cost is.
Did you order this one? Okay. Yeah. Whoa.
Okay. There's an app connects lonely people for dinner.
Lonely?
Lonely people.
It says lonely.
It's lonely. Yeah. What if you wanted to go out to dinner, but you don't have a date?
Okay, what about it?
There are now a couple of new apps that promise to connect lonely, hungry people just long enough to share the meal. And that's it. No dating, no networking, just the dinner. It's called Time Left. Time Left sets up meals for isolated remote workers who don't want to eat alone. Another one's called The Breakfast. Helps folks in about a dozen cities connect for a conversation over an omelet, but work without the pressure of having to spend last night together.
You know, maybe that's not such a bad concept, actually. Because
Well-
people, if you move, especially for people that are new to an area,
Yeah.
like you don't know people, and it might be a way to, I don't know how you weed out the psychos.
Well,
Do you know what I mean? You're kind of at your own risk there.
Well,
but
I mean, it's compared to socially texting that person. They tell
Yeah.
they
but they can tell you anything.
They can
so
tell you anything.
you
So
bet.
at least
guess-
you know that you're eating a meal with somebody. Maybe strike up a conversation, and then you leave.
Right.
It's not
Which
too bad.
Is, I don't think that's such a bad
Yeah.
concept, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to read the thing. This is so ridiculous, we can't even make a losing your head joke out of it. A Georgia man was diagnosed at a local hospital with a brain bleed, and doctors removed almost 28 square inches of his skull to reduce the pressure. When he came back 2 months later to have it reinstalled, the hospital said they had lost it
Lost his skull?
and charged him $19,000 for a synthetic replacement.
Oh, my gosh.
He's suing for emotional damages and medical bills,
Wow.
which came out to $150,000. I'd sue too if they lost part of my skull that you're supposed to reattach.
Yeah.
Probably went to pathology and gone.
Mm-hmm.
There.
You know, Boeing's got a big problem.
Oh, Dan, don't they?
Another terrifying issue for the Boeing planes. This time, the FAA says the captain's seat. Now, this is where the captain sits.
This is the pilot.
This is the pilot. on a 787 might move on their own. Sounds like a screw loose to me. In March, a captain's chair on a Dreamliner jolted forward, knocking the controls and making the plane suddenly plunge. Because you know the
Yes.
yoke, the yoke that you're hanging onto, the steering wheel.
That's what takes you up
It
and
moves.
down.
I mean, if you go forward, it goes forward.
Right.
You're going down.
Wow.
It was allegedly. Wait a minute. I've lost my place. Everyone was fine after the incident. It was supposedly happened at least 4 other times. Airlines will now have to check the captain's seats before those planes can fly.
Yes,
There's a
check
bolt
the captain's
loose.
seats, but you need what is going on? I mean, like, is it? There's just a lot. I don't know if it's what's the word? Poor quality workmanship.
Somebody.
What's going on? Something
Well, that's what
is going
happened
on.
with the door. They forgot to put the bolts in. There's
There's
somebody controlling the bolts, and he's either selling them on the side, and he's not putting them in the plane, or he's taking them to the scrapyard or something.
Something's wrong. I mean, it's got to be something fishy, almost, doesn't it? You wonder.
Quality assurance.
Well, where is that?
Yeah, we got to take another break,
Okay.
guys. Hey, we're going to be right back. Stay with us. You're listening to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stay with us.
Town TV, channel 26.1.
And welcome back to Around the Table with Ann and Dan.
Whoa, that just it doesn't even roll
right.
off the tongue the same way.
Let's go back. Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann.
Yeah. I tried to go backwards.
Oh, I'm going to have to get me some ice cream.
You're
today.
like feeling it now,
I'm
aren't you?
feeling it. Yeah, we shouldn't have talked that long about creamy ice cream. Real, what was amazing to me it's no sugar added. He doesn't add sugar.
And it's sweet.
And it's sweet. The cream makes it sweet, so it's natural sugar.
Yeah.
Coming directly from the cream.
From those cows.
Makes me think differently about all that.
There you go.
So
it's good stuff. Go try it.
Go try it. It's next to Merchandise Outlet.
Yeah. Hey, Dan.
Yep.
Did you take part in the Ice Bucket Challenge? Back in the day?
we did a polar plunge. Did we?
We
not?
did do that.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I
Well,
thought
it wasn't even. It could have been so much worse because it was a sunshiny day. It was cold, but it was a sunshiny day. Or, it could have been just like snowing. And
that would have been better, I think. If it was something.
At least you'd have felt
it
like.
was horrible. Well, you see pictures of it, it's like, well, it's 80 degrees out there.
That comes up on my timeline or somewhere occasionally that I'll have to post that on the Around the Table page when it comes back. But it's like, okay.
So the
Ice Bucket Challenge.
Ice Bucket Challenge.
It's when people would just pour buckets of ice on them for whatever. I don't even remember what the point was.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah, we did. I did.
I've never done it.
The trend of dumping freezing cold water onto your head and then posting just turned 10. Hard
10
to
years
believe.
old?
Yeah, hard to believe the Ice Bucket Challenge started a decade ago. In that time, it's raised $1 billion for ALS. That's what it was.
Okay.
Research, which led to 2 new treatments for the disease. And while some influencers didn't get the assignment and used it as an excuse to show the internet their wet T-shirt, the challenge helped to double the number of clinics that treat the disease. So it served a purpose. There you go.
Have you seen the fails? The ice bucket fails, the ones that fail.
How do they fail?
Well, they start to dump the ice and they trip and fall, or
no, I've not
never
seen
get the chair falls over, or
whatever
some weird stuff.
I have not seen those.
That was big back
Oh,
then.
I love me a good blooper.
Yeah.
So.
Do you know what the most expensive, and you know this, the most expensive dog in the world ever?
Some kind of, what was it?
English. It's an English bulldog. Some people buy boats and jewelry. Others spend money on pricey dogs. According to Reader's Digest, the English bulldog has once again been named the world's most expensive dog with the average price tag, get this, $4,000.
What?
$4,000 for an English bulldog. They can't breed naturally, so it takes an actual medical procedure to get the puppies. They can't breed naturally? That's why it costs so much. Wow. French bulldogs, Tibetan mastiffs, and chow chows follow close behind. The cheapest dog is, you guessed it, a rescue dog.
I'm just
and they're
stuck
the
on
best
the whole
dogs
part
ever.
that they can't breed naturally.
I guess there's such a hybrid they can't. There's no way to breed when you get to a point where you're a hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
You can't breed.
That's
what it's saying to me.
Okay. I don't know. That's interesting.
Wild stuff.
$4,000 though. I mean, I've paid for a pet, but not that much. By any long, shot. Right.
Do you know what today is?
Oh no. What? No.
National Radio Day. Happy
Is it
National Radio
really?
Day. The annual coast to coast celebration of the medium that we love so much, radio. The first vocal radio broadcast was transmitted on Christmas Eve in 1906 by a Canadian physicist from his station in Brant Rock, Massachusetts. The signal was heard as far away as Norfolk, Virginia, and proved that radio could be more than just Morse code. Today, it also is the anniversary of the first telegram sent around the world on this day in 1911. It wasn't particularly creative. It simply said, this message sent around the world.
Let me just add that your favorite radio hosts, Dan and Ann, are out here for you. I'm just going to say, it's World Mosquito Day. Who wants to have a World Mosquito Day? I mean, truly. Let's celebrate the little suckers that drive us crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Female mosquitoes transmit malaria among humans. I'd forgotten that.
Not the males.
Not the males. Well, we're just like little venomous things, aren't we?
I guess so.
Yeah. National Bacon Lovers Day. Do you like bacon?
I do.
I do too.
On the average, Americans eat 18 pounds of bacon every year. 18 pounds.
Not me.
And it sticks right to your gut.
Yeah.
Yeah. 70% of bacon is eaten at breakfast. The U.S. consumes more bacon than any other country on the planet. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin ate bacon on the moon.
Well, good for them.
There's a United Church of Bacon in Las Vegas. And then careful, most of the fat found in bacon is monosaturated. Too much of that stuff can kill you.
National Chocolate Pecan Pie Day.
Ooh, that'd be a
now
great
that's
ice
something
cream
I
flavor.
could get behind. Chocolate. Bourbon pecan. I could even do that too.
Oh, yeah.
Any of those.
Hey, well, thanks for tuning in today. We appreciate you continued support for what we do here.
What do we do here, Dan?
We fill the hour with the best entertainment that money can buy, and your money is proof of that.
There you go. Lindsay Gabbard will be on the show tomorrow.
All right.
Stay tuned for that.
Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.